What is going on, New York? Welcome back. Yes, back to another from the bottom, glorious episode of
Nick's Anonymous. We back in the building, baby. Episode 104.
You already know how we do, man. It's been too long. Nick's Anonymous family's been very quiet lately. So we decided just to put a nice little short little video for you guys this weekend just to keep you guys stimulated with all that Nick's Anonymous content. And if you want to keep watching Nick's Anonymous content, Stevie, please tell the kind people where they could find us.
Absolutely. Follow us on Instagram at Nick's Anonymous. Follow us on TikTok at Nick's Anonymous. Also follow us on Twitter at Nick's Anonymous, but spelled with a Z instead of an S. KNIKZ Anonymous. Go to our website, nicksanonymous.com, where you can still find our pins. Still got some fine pins available. And you can also find us on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, Pandora, Spotify, and Breaker.
Yes, sir. And if that's not enough for you, with this lovely template that you see on YouTube, you can see the social media scrolling down on the bottom. And if that's still not enough for you, you can go down in the description and find all the links. It's as easy as just clicking a button and follow, like, comment, subscribe. You know the vibes. I'm spitting like Dame Dollar out here, bro. Like Dame Dollar. Yo, speaking of Dame Dollar, you heard that little verse he said about Quickly?
He said,
Let me see. I gotta
get. He said something along the lines of, "I gotta get the money quickly, Emmanuel," something like that.
Yeah. He was like, 51. I can't get fined 51 million. I gotta get to the bag quickly, Emmanuel. Something like that. He was spitting. He was going crazy. But shout out to Emmanuel Quickly for getting into the Dame Dollar song. You already know how we do it, man. My boy Quickly out here
shout
thriving.
Shout out to Dame Dollar for putting him in the song.
Thriving and providing out here, my boy.
Facts.
But yo, so this lovely episode, the schedule has come out, and some controversy? Question mark? We'll get there.
I don't want to say it's controversy, but let's just say the NBA is putting us to the test. At least that's what it seems like.
I mean, they put us to the test for the past like 3 years. I don't think we've had a easy schedule since maybe, I can't even tell you. We've always had it hard.
That's true. But as far as this schedule goes, from what I got out of it, two things stuck out.
Wait, hold on. Shout out to Nick's Anonymous family, by the way. I don't know if I did that.
Yeah, we didn't say the whole "we the people's voice" and we ain't done without the people. That's right.
That's right. It's all right. No, we're a little rusty. It's been, we've been out the game we've been on vacation for a little bit.
Yeah. Matter of fact, next episode might not be till next month too, because we're gonna be on vacation. Just to throw that out there.
That is true. This is very
why
true.
we're throwing this out there, because we don't want to have too much, too much gap between content.
That, and how can we leave the beautiful people hanging? Can't leave them hanging. They need their Knicks content.
That's a fact. But back to the schedule. Two things stuck out to me, and they're not concerning. It's just this is why I think they're putting us to the test. Number one, we have 20 nationally televised games. So obviously the NBA sees we're going up, and they want the world to know we're going up. So, that's a plus.
Recognition, baby. Not that we needed it or anything, because we've been in the dirt for so long that this, like whatever. But it is nice to know that we are being recognized for our hard work and achievements and our development. Nick fans' favorite word, even though they don't know what it means.
They hate that word.
They don't know.
They love it, but they hate it.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. It
makes no sense, but okay.
They want to develop and win. Like, all right.
It's not how development works. I mean, it does if you
get lucky. But you can't
get lucky. But like, yeah,
you can't trade. You can't do a Phoenix Sun move and call that development. There's nothing development about that. So here we are.
But as far as the nationally televised games go, we start the season against Boston,
as usual. I feel like that's like tradition at this point.
I got that as a W, bro. I really think.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not gonna go through games and predict each game. I'm just gonna predict that one. I got that as a W because I think the Celtics have no idea how much of a loss Marcus Smart is. So I'm putting that as a W, and I'm gonna put Quickly and Brunson putting numbers up in that game.
Big numbers.
I facts. I'm talking about like 20 each.
And Randall, they don't got no big man. Porzingis is getting L.
He's
getting a rock.
playing though. He's coming back from the injury, from what I hear. So
He's not guarding Randall.
Him and Randall might be a good matchup, depending on if he plays center or not. I don't know if he's playing center or power forward. Because it might be you.
If he's not playing power forward and is playing center, I think the next guy up is probably what's his name, Williams, right? Like
No, he's the center. So that's what I'm thinking. Either Robert Williams and Porzingis is gonna start, and that's gonna be the front court, which would be a good defensive front court. I ain't gonna lie.
Not for nothing. Robert Williams is a problem. I ain't gonna lie. He is a problem.
That would be a good defensive front court. But I don't know if that's their plan. They could put Porzingis in center, but that's just me speculating.
We go against
we
go against Mr. History, Mr. fucking $1 billion contract, Jaylen Brown. Who knows what that guy is making, bro? So we're gonna put that contract to the test, and we're gonna see what's going on. I still don't think he earns that. I ain't gonna lie.
He's making big paper, bro. He's talking big. He said he wants to reopen Black Wall Street.
That's fine.
That's great. That's big talk, bro. That's
good for you, bro. Yo,
talk. I can't lie. I can respect it too.
But do I think he deserves that money? No, bro. You gotta the way this.
You don't think he's a max player?
Hell no. What?
Why not?
How are you earning more than the greatest shooter of all time?
Talking about Steph Curry?
Yeah.
He makes more than Steph Curry?
It's historical. The shit was historical.
It's today's NBA, bro.
It's like the NBA is no longer about talent. It's more about what the team needs. Like, you know what I mean? Like Bradley Beal, for example, he got maxed the money he is on Washington because of the team that he was on, and that's all Washington ever had. So because that's all Washington ever had, they're gonna max him. Now, it kind of, says F you to the rest of the organization, because who else is gonna want to take that contract? Because Bradley Beal isn't that really. He's a great player. He's not no max. Same with Jaylen Brown. He's a great player. He's not no max. So Jaylen Brown better buckle up, and because he's not going nowhere, bro. No one's taking that contract. I think he's retiring a Celtic.
I don't know, bro. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised. Like, if he wants to lead the Celtics and he becomes, that's hypothetically speaking, if he ends up somewhere down the road wanting to lead the Celtics, somebody would trade for him. It's gonna take a lot. Don't get it twisted. It's gonna take a lot.
The whole team, to be exact. It's gonna be the Knicks.
But, as far as our other nationally televised games, though,
you hear Stevie?
Yeah. You gotta trade everybody, bro.
It's gonna be
the coach, the bench, the front office.
We gotta trade Dolan. People will be happy about that.
You gotta trade some of the fans. You gotta trade the popcorn guy. All that.
No, we gotta trade the burgers. No, not the burgers. Don't touch the burgers.
Facts, bro. The burgers might have to go for Jaylen Brown.
I love me some Garden Burgers, bro. Can't take my burgers away, man.
But as far as the rest of the nationally televised schedule, we start against Boston, and then it's Cleveland, Milwaukee. On November 8th, we get our first look at Victor Wembanyama against San Antonio. And for you, November 24th, we get the Heat.
Dude, we should have got them on Christmas, bro. That whole Bucks game, they messed that one up, man. I'm not gonna lie. They messed up on a big money maker right there.
Nah, I think the Us versus the Bucks is a good Christmas game.
Nah, bro. After what just happened, bro, come on. Who doesn't want to see that for Christmas?
That's true. We got
them for Thanksgiving though, right? That's 24th.
Yeah, it looks
right?
like November 24th.
Okay, so that's not bad.
It's either Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving weekend. One of the two. Let me see. We got Phoenix, the Bulls, Philly, Brooklyn, Miami again, Lakers, Dallas, Boston, Golden State, Cleveland again, Atlanta, Philly, Golden State, and Boston again.
So real quick, let's do it because we did this last year too.
You talking about as far as what?
Prediction. Yeah.
So the nationally televised games?
No, I'm gonna just go through the first, because like right here, my list goes up to. Let's not even go that far. Let's not even go to December. Let's do the first.
Do the first 25 games. And here's why. Here's my next point about the schedule. I don't know if I brought it back out since you're gonna go through the games. 15 of our first 25 games, and some of you might worry, but real Knicks fans won't. 15 of our first 25
No,
games.
wait. Say that again. Say that again. I like that. I like that. Say that again.
Some of you might worry, but real Knicks fans won't.
You and tell us why. I'm not even gonna say nothing. Tell us why in the comments. I'm not even gonna say it.
15 of our first 25 games are on the road. Are you worried? I'm not.
Hell no.
I know that's the NBA trying to test us. I'm not worried.
They put us right in our strong suit, my friend.
Yeah, bro. Like we're a strong road team.
Right in our
It
element.
actually might help us, bro. This road start. If I had to make a prediction, do you want to go game by game?
So yeah, I'm gonna just say it, and you just give me W or L, and just give me like a brief like why, because I might
wait.
contradict. So I got two sides. I got my side and your side.
All right, so let me go to the schedule real quick. Hold up.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So we're gonna do the first 25 games, correct?
Yes.
So that would be Wednesday the 25th to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 23. I think to the Lakers. Monday, December 18th, if I'm not mistaken.
December
yes.
18th. I bet.
Okay, it might be more than 25. I might have counted wrong, but let's stop there.
Okay, bet. All right, so Celtics, you said W.
I got that as a W.
I will agree. W. I will agree. Hawks. W.
All right.
W.
Here's the thing with the Hawks.
I got a W.
Wait. Before I say that, here's the thing with the Hawks. I'm gonna put that as an L.
Oh.
Here's why. I'm hearing rumors that they're looking at Pascal Siakam for a trade, and if the Hawks pull that off, depending on who they give up for him, that makes them a better team than they were last year, offensively and defensively. And I'm not saying we can't beat them, because like I got us beating them the second time around. Should that trade happen, I just think we lose this one because we're not prepared for them with Pascal. So
and plus that duo is gonna be dangerous because when we used to play the Raptors, Siakam was usually the one. Usually
he got 50 on us last year.
Yes, and now he has our great nemesis Trae Young. That's a problem.
Okay, so I'll say this: if the trade happens, because as I said, this is hypothetical. If the trade happens, L. Trade don't happen, W. So you know what? Since the trade didn't happen, let's go like as if the trade didn't happen. Put that.
You don't have to do what I do. I'm just comparing, and as the games go on, I'm gonna just check mark whoever got it right, whoever got it wrong, and then at the end.
That's what I'm saying. For now, since what I'm saying is hypothetical, and they don't have them yet, put that in as a W.
All right, got you.
I'll put that in as a W.
Lock you in as a W. All right, bet. New Orleans Pelicans. I'm assuming no Zion.
I got that as a W.
W. No Zion, W. With Zion, W. Trolled. Got you. I thought I was gonna say L. You're wildin'.
Cleveland twice. I got us losing one of those. Doesn't matter which one. I got us losing one of those.
Okay. I got us losing the home one, unfortunately.
That's true. I can see Donovan Mitchell.
So I think that's the first one. Yeah, that's the first one. So I got the first one as an L. You want the first one as an L too, or you want that one?
Either or, it doesn't matter.
All right, so we put the first one as an
L.
L,
losing one of those,
and then we'll get the road win, Road Warriors W. The Bucks, that might be an L. No gap.
I'll take that as an L.
I'll take that as an L too, just because of our history. Clippers, W. I say W.
That's in our house. I'll take that as W as well.
I'll take a W. The Spurs, I take that as a W. They might give us some problems though. I ain't gonna lie. That's a young. They got Vassell. They got Victor. How you say his name?
I don't know if I'm saying it right, but Wembanyama.
When it sounds about right. Who else? There's another one. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I forgot his name, but he's good. He's a wing.
Yeah.
He's
a rookie. He's a rookie.
No, he's not a rookie, but he's young. He killed us last year. I totally forgot his name.
He's good. But not enough. Sorry. The Knicks are coming with a fucking fire. The Hornets, W, big time. We better win that one.
The next game, Boston, I got that as an L.
L, okay. Shit. I'm gonna go W. Not gonna lie.
Hawks, L.
Hawks,
L. I don't think we beat them twice in a row. I think they get even that one.
Okay, so L again. I'm gonna go L with that one as well.
Washington, W.
W, yes. Washington, big dubs.
Charlotte W.
W again, yes. W again. LaMelo Ball, though, I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
I might, you
still
know
got
what?
it as a W.
I'll put that one as an L.
Still got it as a W.
I'll even that one out. I'll put it as an L.
Minnesota, I got that as an L. I don't know why, but I got that as an L for some reason.
Who they got? They got they still got the
Anthony
Towers,
Edwards,
right?
Towns, Rudy Gobert. I got that as an L. Not saying we can't beat Minnesota, but we have those games where we lose to guys that we're not supposed to lose.
They still got
to.
D'Lo.
Nah, they traded D'Lo to the Lakers.
Word, that's right. That's weird.
So yeah, I'm gonna have that as an L.
Okay, L. Damn, I don't even know, man. I'm gonna skip that one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put like a line on that one.
Miami, I'm gonna put L first time around.
I'm gonna put that as a W. I ain't gonna lie. For just for
I'm gonna put
just
L
for the community.
I'm gonna put that as an L first time around.
Just for the community. The Suns.
Phoenix also L first time around. I think we have to adjust to them.
Yo, not for nothing though. Like that thing I read before. They actually there's a lot of people that have the Suns and the Heat in the finals.
A lot of people are picking the Suns.
Yeah, and bro, when I heard us in that conversation, I was like, whoa.
I was shocked too. I was like, really?
Whoa there. So,
Right.
and I'm not saying out of disbelief. I mean, yeah, it's disbelief, but like not like in a negative way. Like it's more of like we're here kind of thing. Like, oh shit, like we are here. We are contenders. Like we did make it to the second round, and we do have the potential to go further because I actually do believe our seeding this year is going to be way higher than it was last year because I think Josh Hart makes that big of a difference because
Really?
a lot of people forget that we got Josh Hart mid-season and then we started feasting even more. So now we have Josh Hart in the beginning to the end. So, and we have Dante DiVincenzo. So we are automatically, on paper, a better shooting team. Something that we needed.
Okay.
So, on paper, because we all can't, anything could happen. But on paper, right? Because that's all I have right now. On paper, it looks good. So I think we'll be just fine. Finals though, I don't know. Maybe Eastern. I'll say Eastern Conference fun. I say we make a conference finals run.
I think our over-under for this season is the second round. I think we're definitely going to the second round, but it depends on who we play. That'll help us catapult our way into the next round.
Because not for nothing, when it comes down to the Knicks, it's all about matchups. Once we play a tall team, it's not raps, but like
unless we make a move.
Yeah, like it's not raps, but like it's gonna be very, very difficult.
All right. Next game, Charlotte. I got us losing. I don't think we're gonna beat Charlotte 3 times, so I think we take a L there.
I think I had them L once.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
I have them beating them twice though, so this is gonna be my first L to Charlotte.
All right, bet. I got that as a W. The
Pistons W.
W. The Raptors W.
Yeah, I got both of them W's. Jazz.
I got that as an L only because
I'm gonna take that as an L, bro, because the Jazz are just like us are a well-coached team.
That and their center is no joke.
Who not Markkanen, the other guy.
Yeah, the
young
rookie
guy. I forgot his name. He's really a real good shot blocker. I totally forgot his name. Oh my god, yo! Like for some reason, everybody's name is not in my head today, but he's a real good shot blocker.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Next game, Phoenix W.
W.
Clippers Lakers. I'm taking both of those L's.
Clippers Lakers. Ooh, okay. I think I'm gonna put the L for the Lakers. I mean L for the Clippers, and then I'm gonna put a W for the Lakers because fuck LeBron.
Nah, I put L's for both of them. All right. So hypothetically speaking, what's your record for them, and what's my record?
Okay, so my record is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 wins and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 losses. That's my
That's
record.
20. Okay, it's 20 games.
Well, there's one game I just put a line because I just didn't know which one to take. So you know what? Just to even it out, I'll put that as an L too. I'll agree with you on that one. So okay, 15-6. 15-6. Okay, and yours is, and your brother's actually calling me right now. That's mad funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 and 10.
Really?
Yep.
I have 10 losses?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep.
Oh, damn, I got to be a little more optimistic about my team. Sorry, y'all.
So I got 15-6 and you got 11 and 10.
All right. I think I made a mistake in a few of them picks, but okay, we'll see what happens. Prove me wrong, Knicks. How about
yeah.
that?
So okay. So yo, Knicks Nons family, let's pray Stevie is wrong.
I hope I'm wrong. I didn't realize I put that many losses.
Look it. I'll show you.
No, I'm not doubting you. I just didn't realize it. Oh God. Damn, I have low expectations of my team.
Nah, it's not even the no expectations, bro. It's just honestly the schedule. It's it's uncharted waters when it comes to playing the teams that we just mentioned because they're all very good teams and they're all established and we're just establishing. You know what I mean? We're just getting, so it's hit or miss with all these. So you could be right. The possibility is there that we have a fumbling start again and somewhere down the line we just go up.
Nah, I mean, it's possible that we get off to a fast start too, because remember, unlike other teams, one thing we have is continuity. Because to get back to what you was talking about before, as far as the conference run, remember, Harden's still in Philly. He doesn't want to be there, apparently. We still don't know what's going on with the Miami Heat and Damian Lillard. So as I said last show, those dominoes haven't fallen yet. So we don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Hell, he might not even go to Miami. You know what I mean? But I think as far as because you said what you got us in the top 3, possibly.
Yeah.
I think our range is 4 through 6. Same thing as last year, because we made the 4th seed, right? No, we made the 5th seed.
Made the 5th.
We made the 5th. Our range is 4 through 6. The only way we climb into the top 3, because off rip, the top 3 is going to be Boston, the Bucks, and Philly.
If Harden plays, if
Philly's the key there, because and Milwaukee's been kind of injury prone past 2 years, so that might play a
once they lose Giannis, it's over. Once Giannis goes down, it's a done deal.
You know what I mean? So yeah. Some things would have to fall in our favor for us to climb into the top 3. Is it impossible? I don't think so. It is possible that things could fall in our favor. And it's possible, you know what I mean? Because we can't beat Boston. We showed it even when they had Marcus Smart last year. I really think he's a big loss. Boston has no idea. Or maybe they do, because Boston fans are pretty knowledgeable, just like New York fans.
They're actually pretty upset. They're pretty fucking mad about that trade.
Trying to tell you, bro, that was, as I said before, that's the most impactful move.
That's their Nick move.
So far this offseason.
They made a Nick move.
Yup. By subtraction, though, instead of adding contracts, which, whatever. It's not our problem. It's their problem.
I agree.
What you said isn't far-fetched as far as the conference finals run. But like I said, I think our over-under is the 2nd round.
And I want everybody to really take note about this conversation. And what me and Stevie are really talking about right now. We're really arguing whether I'm not arguing, but we're really talking about whether we should be in the 4th seed or the 3rd seed. When was the last time we ever heard those two numbers in the same conversation with the Knicks?
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? In the last 10 years.
That's damn sure the truth.
So let's clap it up for that conversation. Woo 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 woo. Let's just acknowledge that.
But overall, as far as the schedule goes, just to wrap that conversation up, I look forward to that. I look forward to the season. And oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention, We get the Pacers for the first time on. I'm sorry, I got to scroll down and look. Shoot. The 30th of December.
So we got the
Right before
Pacers.
New Year's.
We got the Pacers on the 30th.
Yeah, Obi Toppin in Indiana.
What is your predictions for that game, Stevie? I'm predicting Obi
A
Toppin
W.
gets. I'm predicting Toppin gets 0 points, 0 rebounds.
Oh no. He's gonna put up numbers, bro. He's gonna have something to prove. He's gonna put up numbers. But Randall's gonna put up better numbers.
But Obi Toppin, are you really gonna stop Randall?
Exactly. Randall's gonna put up better numbers. And we gonna win. It's gonna be a high scoring game, but I got us winning.
Yo, Mathurin scares me though. I ain't gonna lie. Everyone talks about Halliburton and Toppin. Yo, I'm scared of fucking Mathurin. Mathurin scares me.
Yeah, he got game. They come to the Garden on because I want to get tickets for that. I'm trying to see. They come to the Garden on February 10th. Getting tickets for that.
Yo.
Me in there for that one. But that's the schedule. Feel free to tell us what y'all think when y'all see this.
You already know. Comment down below. Facts. Next up on this list is the starting lineup. There's been a lot of speculations of what should happen with the starting lineup. The main person that is in the middle of all these arguments is Quentin Grimes. He seems to be the man that is quote unquote expendable from the starting lineup. Now, I don't disagree to that statement, but then again, we're going to explain to you why that actually may not be a good idea with the way our team is set up currently. So the first guy that everybody is saying should replace Grimes' spot at the 2 is Emmanuel Neutron Emmanuel Quickley.
I like that.
Neutron Emmanuel Quickley. Now, first things first, I'm gonna just go out and say it. I don't think that's gonna be a very good idea, and it's not because of the skills. We all know what Emmanuel Quickley can do. We all know what he has done. He was damn near 6th man of the year last year, and numbers don't lie. But here's the problem, though. I don't believe Quentin Grimes would have the same impact as Emmanuel Quickley would have on the bench. So that means we're gambling on the fact that Quickley has to produce the same amount, which he won't, because he won't be getting the ball as much. Because, bro, you got to remember who's in that starting lineup. It's RJ Barrett, Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle. Those 3 are the 3 options are getting the ball first. Those 3 guys. That's why Quentin Grimes doesn't really get the ball as much. But that's why I think Quentin Grimes is a better suited for that position, because he is a defender first. I feel like as good as Quentin Grimes is as a offensive player, and he has been improving. Shout out to Quentin Grimes. I have seen videos of him scrimmaging and all that. He looks loosey goosey. He looks good. He looks ready to rumble.
That's a fact.
But I feel like he's better suited for that role because the 3 names I just said are going to be the ones taking the most shots out of the game. Quentin Grimes has got to be ready in the corner to let it fly. You know what I mean? That's Quentin Grimes' thing. Like Klay Thompson for the Warriors. All he does is just sit there, wait. He lets Draymond Green and Steph Curry do their thing. And he just, once they all collapse, kick out to the corner, Klay Thompson for 3. That's all Quentin Grimes got to do, really. And let the 3 guys operate. So, Emmanuel Quickley, offensive game wouldn't be as good as it would be as he off the bench. And to top that off, he's not a better defender than Grimes. So we would be taking a hit defensively more offensively. So I'm like, you know what I mean? So like with Quentin Grimes in, his defense covers up for his lack of offense because everybody else is doing what they're doing. If Quickley is in, not only is he not getting the ball as often, but now he got to do some cardio and play defense. And that he's not really good at, or not better than Quentin Grimes. So I feel like Grimes over Quickley on that one and that aspect of things. What do you think, Stevie?
I agree. As good as Quickley would be in the starting lineup, because I can't lie, he has shown he can start. You still, and he's not a bad defender. He's just not a shutdown defender the way Quentin Grimes
Yeah,
is.
Grimes is just a better defender.
Yeah, and I feel like Quickly sets the tone better coming off the bench than Grimes would. But at the same time, you know what? I'm gonna save that point for the next possibility for the starting lineup. I'm gonna save this one, but we'll stick to Quickly. He does Grimes wouldn't in this instance bring the same amount of offensive production that Quickly would off the bench. Not that he isn't capable, because he is a good shooter. He has handling ability and can get to the basket, but he's just not a better offensive player than Quickly. Quickly has that on lock. Quickly, he's better suited coming off the bench for now. You know what I mean? It's good. You need a guy like Grimes in the starting lineup to help set the tone defensively. You know what I mean? He's going to guard the best wing, no matter what position it is, whether it be the shooting guard, small forward, or the point guard. So, like, I think his spot is secure as far as between him and Quickly starting. I don't see Quickly taking that from him, or that being an option. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, and like you said, you got to also look at the way the team is set up. The starting five is good with scoring. They got Jalen Brunson, R.J. Barrett, and Julius Randle. They need defense. So who's your best defender?
You got Grimes and you got Mitch.
Now, when you look at the bench, they need more offense than defense, because who's coming off the bench? Josh Hart, Isaiah Hartenstein, Dante DiVincenzo. So we actually upgraded the scoring, because the bench needed scoring more than defense, because the bench defense was good because of Josh Hart. You know, so Quickly is good for that aspect. He sets the tempo for the scoring, and Grimes sets the tempo for Quickly sets the tempo for scoring for the bench, and Grimes sets the tempo for defense for the starters. And
that's how I see it. I agree.
He takes a huge load off of RJ, because we need RJ for scoring, and RJ's always on the best defender. Now you got Quentin Grimes to do that for him. So, and if he's not gonna do it for him, he's gonna have a easier time switching with Grimes. You know, I'm sure he would have no issue telling Grimes, like, yo, bro, pull up for a second. You know what I mean? Like come switch with me. Like, you know what I mean? Real fast. Like, you know, and all that communication going on. So, you know, when you look at it like that, I feel like the tempo, it's perfect. It's good. I feel like it's, you know, but
I agree.
This next one, I feel like would be more likely than Quickly and Grimes. This next one is Josh Hart. Josh Hart over Grimes. Now, they're pretty much the same player. It's just Josh Hart is a better rebounder. You know, Josh Hart is a, you know, defensive, hard-nosed player. He's pretty good offensively. He's more better in transition than he is in a set offense. And actually, for that reason, is I think Quentin Grimes should stay in the starting lineup, because Quentin Grimes is more of a set player. Because all you have to do is have him stay on the wing and be like, yo, bro, just sit there and wait. You know what I mean? And just wait. And, you know, let everybody do their thing, and then boom, kick out three. You know what I mean? Josh Hart is more of a run and gun kind of guy, and that actually works with the bench perfectly, because Quickly likes to run, DiVincenzo likes to run, Isaiah Hartenstein, he tries to run. He's not very fast, but he's good with the outlet passes though. He does the long passes.
And he's good running the offense top of the key. Not running the offense, but when he gets the ball, like pass it out, he's good with that.
Exactly. So, you know, and that leaves the guys open to cut and all that stuff, and that's where Josh Hart succeeds. So, to me, I think that's why Josh Hart should stay on the bench and leave Grimes in the starting lineup. But if there was to be a change, I would probably rather Josh Hart than Immanuel Quickly, because Josh Hart is kind of more or less the same player. He's a veteran Quentin Grimes. I'll say that. He's a veteran Quentin Grimes that isn't really that much better than, because Quentin Grimes is a better shooter than him. But overall, I feel like if Quentin Grimes keeps going, he'll be Josh Hart with a jump shot. I can say that.
Okay.
What about you, Stevie?
I'm 50-50 on that, because if they did that, they'd be moving RJ to the 2, and Josh Hart would move to the 3, and he'd be the one guarding the best player. And he's okay on defense, but I wouldn't want him guarding the best player in all honesty. So in that aspect, I would much rather him be on the bench. And not for nothing, in the Miami Heat series, you kind of saw Josh Hart's limitations as far as his game goes. You know what I mean? Not that he had a bad series, but you saw his limitations. And
Which
he's
were
one
what?
of those guys. He's like Hartenstein.
What will you
He's
say?
good in spurt. He's good in spurts.
What will you say his limitations were? Just for people that don't know.
He's good in spurts. He's not a star. And by that, I mean, he's one of those guys that he's more productive the least minutes he gets. You know what I mean? That's why you get the hustle plays, the offensive rebounds that he always gets. He's better in that role. But at the same time, if you move him to the starting lineup and you move Grimes to the bench to come off the bench with Manuel Quickly, that would have the opposite effect than what the previous situation you said had, starting RJ over him and moving
Starting
lineup. It started quickly. Yeah. It started quickly. And the reason being is you're loosening him up more, because if you're coming off the bench, your role with Quickly is to score. So at that, you're basically unleashing Quentin Grimes in a way. So in that instance, it might work for Grimes. That might work in Grimes' favor, but it wouldn't work in Hart's favor, because again, he's a dude that's good in spurts. So it can work, but it has downsides to it. So like I said, I'm 50-50. If they made the change, yeah, that would be the likely one, but I would stick to the starting lineup from last year if it was all up to me.
Yeah, same, man. And when you look at Thibodeau's rotations, although it does need work, we could all agree on that. The one thing I do like about his rotations is just because you're a starter or a bench player doesn't necessarily categorize your minutes. Like Emmanuel Quickly gets heavy minutes coming off the bench. So, you know, even though, like you said, having Quickly and Grimes would unleash scoring hell, right?
And defense, because like
And
that little combination of offense and defense, because one's a shutdown and one's a good defender, but he's not shut down. You combine that, that's a good defensive backcourt coming off the bench, hypothetically speaking.
And knowing Tibbs, you're definitely probably gonna see that at some point. You're definitely gonna see.
You'll see that lineup.
You're definitely gonna see Grimes.
You're not gonna see the starting lineup, but you're gonna see that lineup.
Yeah, you're gonna see it. And you know, and I think that's the greatest thing about this team right now is that the depth. Everybody can pair up with each other very nicely. You could put Josh Hart with the starters. You could put Randall with the bench. You could put RJ with the bench. You could put Jalen Brunson with the bench. You could put Quickly with the starters. You could put Hartenstein with the starters. You could put Mitchell with the bench. You know what I mean? You could mix and match so many different things, and that's good because it throws variety at the other team. It changes their game. You don't know where they're gonna go with this. You don't know what they're gonna do, what matchup they're gonna bring out, and each matchup brings out a different type of scenario. Like what you said, like if I bring out Quentin Grimes with Quickly, you know we're coming for your head. We're coming for some buckets. If we throw Josh Hart and Grimes and McBride, we need some stops. That's what that means. You know what I mean? We need some serious stops. You know, if we got Josh Hart, McBride, Grimes, Mitchell Robinson, that's major defense right there. You know what I mean? So there's so many different scenarios, and that's why Obi Toppin, not to bring him up or anything, but like
that's why he didn't fit. That's
why he did not fit. You know what I mean? He didn't really mesh with those scenarios because he's such a one-sided kind of player. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that in this field, on this team, that's just not what we needed. So, you know, I'm excited, man. You know, there's a whole bunch of, so now this is now, we were going to talk about Tibbs. We're just going to briefly brush up on it. Everything that we just said, it is now up because we all know Tibbs has problems with rotations and, you know, he has these coaching lapses that he has. You know, we're not going to deny that. It is now up to him to realize what he has and utilize it to the maximum of it. Like we can't have a Fournier situation again. We can't have guys on the bench that we have and we're paying and just not playing them. You know what I mean? We just can't have that with this squad. We got a bunch of players who can all play and it can all be used and utilized in different ways.
That's
so I feel like he should open up his brain a little bit. You know, maybe not do maybe a 10-man rotation, you know, maybe a little something, you know, 10, even 11. You know, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Because we got a lot of guys that can play. So I'm actually more interested in seeing him mix up the players. Like, I want to see RJ play with Josh Hart. I want to see, you know, Randall play with DiVincenzo. You know what I mean? I want to see different things. I don't want to see the same old, you know, shiz. You know what I mean? So Tibbs, that's your that's your homework from Knicks Anonymous. I want you to just, you know, I'm sure you're already doing it, bro. You know, you the boss, my guy. You the professional. I'm just an analyst. So, you know, but just in case if you weren't, there you go. Steve, any last words for Tibbs?
Nah, not really, man. I just work on your adjustments. You do it sometimes you don't. Do it more often than you do. I mean, do it more often than you don't. I'm sorry.
Correct, Mundo.
Other than that, you're doing good in my opinion. I don't really care what a lot of Nick Nation says, but you're doing a good job, man. You brought us back to relevance. You have a winning record as the coach here, which hasn't been done in 10 plus years.
Bro, you got us talking about.
I appreciate it personally.
You got us talking about whether we're gonna be the 3rd seed, the 4th seed, whether we're gonna be a conference finals team. You know what I mean? It's great. It's a great time to be a Knicks fan right now, man, especially after 10 years. So you got the Knicks Anonymous, boom, stamp of approval. And with that, Knicks Anonymous family will conclude today's lovely episode. We actually went out a little bit longer than usual, which usually what happens because we like to bring you the best content available.
Yeah, and as far as our next episode, it'll probably be maybe beginning of September because we're gonna be vacationing pretty much the rest of this month. Yeah, that's why we've been quiet. We've kind of been enjoying the summer, in all honesty.
Yeah, it's been a handful.
Yeah. This summer's actually been better than expected. Believe it or not.
full of mysteries, wonders, and excitement.
Yeah.
So, exactly. I honestly, I hope you guys have been having a great summer too. It's almost coming to an end. My favorite season's coming around, fall. You already know, sweater weather.
Halloween. I love Halloween. Horror movie season.
You already know how we do it, man.
Oh, and football season. Go Giants.
I can't jack that. we are the people's voice.
And we are nothing without the people.
I'm not gonna tell you who my favorite NFL team is because we actually.
You say it, bro.
Nah, I'm good.
They had a good team. They got a good defense. We Cowboys. Bro,
we just lost 20 followers.
There's more fans of y'all than there is of mine. So we probably gained followers by saying that.
Maybe. All right. So you know what? F it. I am a Cowboys fan. It happens. You know. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? So you already know, man. We'll see you guys when we see ya, man. Just follow us on Instagram to stay up to date. Twitter. Twitter's usually where we just speak our. That's like the intrusive thoughts kind of place.
That's the trash talk area.
Yeah. It's the intrusive thoughts area, and Instagram is more of the calm, cool, collected Knicks Anonymous area. So either one, pick one. You already know how we do, man. I am LJ.
Stevie in the building.
You already know how we do. Peace.